Greetings, all of YouTube. Nate here, and my Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts continues on right here. The Jiggoseum Act 3 is at the halfway point for Jigsaw challenges, and there's two left here. The next one I'm going to be doing is the basketball challenge, and then the last one's going to be another Trophy Thomas challenge there. Gonna have to create a vehicle that can be mostly helicopter, because I don't have enough springs to be able to make a vehicle bounce extremely high to hit the hoop every time. So it's gonna be a helicopter vehicle built for this. It kind of feels like cheating at basketball with a helicopter vehicle, but what else am I gonna be able to do to easily get the trophy? Wait until I have like over eight springs or something? Like, should I actually just be fair and just get the Jigsaw only for now? Most likely, I guess I probably should, because I am not really a cheater when it comes to video games. I apparently only have one spring right now, so I'm not so sure. Maybe I will have to use a helicopter and just do the challenge that way. It does say a vehicle that can go into the air, which doesn't have to be jumping into the air into the hoop. I guess doing a helicopter here is rather a strategy than cheating, but other people would consider it to be cheating. But I won't get the Jigsaw unless I probably do it this way. Unless I could just come back to this later when I have more springs on hand. Yeah, I can't do this right now. Like basically, I would consider helicopter vehicles to be cheating for this challenge, and I'm not a cheater. I'll just come back to this later when I have more springs. I fear that I would be cheating, especially on a playthrough, if I use a helicopter on that, and I've done it in the past. So I'll just return later when I have more springs on hand for a vehicle. Let me just go to Trophy Thomas's challenge and then just move on. I'm one of those the very last few fair players of video games in the world. This requires springs and perhaps some speed too. I suppose I could soup up the trolley with some more speed and that, but although I would lose its ability to bounce very much. This actually can work for a heavy vehicle too, though. So I'll just do a heavy vehicle with quite a bit of speed. Here we go again with the time-consuming vehicle building process. instead of jumping the hurdles, go straight through the hurdles. Because I don't have very many springs right now. A heavy vehicle requires the maximum amount of engines currently in inventory. And of course, I'm going to put all of the available fuel too. And of course, just in case that there is going to be weapons in the race, better put them on the vehicle too. This basically looks more like a tank, so I might as well make it a tank. Now it's a test run to see how it is, obviously, at the tester track. It doesn't do donuts, so at least that's a good thing, great thing. Yeah, this basically is definitely like a tank. Obviously, though, heavy vehicles have bad acceleration at the start of races, so at first they probably will be in last place upon starting the race. But this actually isn't that bad. I don't even need to put spoiler pieces onto this. Although I don't know how its speed will fare in the challenge. I suppose I'll give it a shot. I may not get the trophy though because of how slow it is, so I'll have to definitely come back to that challenge later for sure to get the trophy. But once again, the time-consuming process of building the vehicle just took this apart all the way over to a duration I usually put every single time I stop one. So I'm just going to quickly save this new blueprint and then do the challenge in the very next recording I begin. If I had more springs, I would have definitely made a lightweight vehicle that could have a big bouncing power with speed, but I don't have very many springs. So the next best thing is a heavy vehicle with speed, so I can be able to plow straight through the blocks. I'm gonna stop this at the beginning of this challenge. To be at a good point first, I guess I have to make another vehicle or something. Alright, to be continued as usual for my playthrough on Banjo-Kazooie N and B.